everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, let me see, today is April 30th, 2016, and I'm on my way to go do some lawn care work. It's been raining a lot here, and I've just been so busy running, trying to catch up. I mean, it'll rain one day, and then it's sunny for about 2 days, and then it rain again the next day. So that's been had me just running a lot, trying to catch up here. And matter of fact, it rained this morning, and I wasn't for sure that I was going to be able to go and do any lawns today. But this one customer called me and told me that his property was dry and that it was good. You know, it's good. I can mow it. I was like, okay, all right. I say if it's good and dry, then I'll come over there and mow it. So that's where I'm on my way right now to go and mow this here property here. See if I can get it all taken care of. But I've been quite busy. I just run it. I mean, this is one of these things that you have to go and you just got to go do it when it's dry. You know, you got to get all you can get in while you can. I mean, I would say that I've had a good April month here, because you know, even though due to the fact that it was raining a lot, I still had a good month. I did a lot of work. I was running a lot, and my numbers were looking good here for this month. So I'm gonna see what May gonna hold here. You know, I know last year wasn't good because it was just raining every day. So just don't know. But when it's dry and the phone is ringing, you gotta go. You gotta stay at it. Because if you don't, then your number's gonna be real low and you're not gonna have no good income. So I hope everyone else out there, I hope that y'all are kicking off and having a good time for this year, this lawn care season for this year. I know in some other states, you know, it may be kicking off for y'all, or it may just start kicking off around in May sometime due to the nature of the weather, you know, cold, snowing, and all that other stuff that go on out there. But like I say, wish everyone well. Hope y'all have a good season. This lawn care season for 2016 here. I'm gonna try to hold in here and see what I can do. It's a challenge. I got some lawns that I've been trying to get to for about 2 weeks, and I couldn't get to them due to the fact that it rains so much here. And when I go over there, it's all wet and it's just too soggy to get in there, muddy and all. But hopefully this is gonna dry up here and I'm gonna be able to get in there. Only problem with May is that it's hot and humid, and here you take a bath and you get dressed up, in about an hour or so you're soaking wet, just sweat. I mean, around May I'm usually taking about 3 or 4 showers in a day, just trying to stay, you know, try to stay clean and all, because you don't want all this contamination on you with the grass, where you know they put a lot of fertilizer in the grass. And you know, if they have animals and stuff and they're out there and urinating and, you know, pooping and stuff in the yard, and all that stuff blow back on you and everything, you want to, if you're out there working, you want to stay nearby where you can go home and take a hot shower and get all that stuff off of you, because you just never know what to solve. What all is down in that grass. Contamination can get all over you, get you sick and stuff. You don't know what's going on with you. But the thing is like I say, stay clean, keep some good keep you some long sleeves, keep your long hat on, and get you some of that sunscreen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, some sunscreen there. Put all over you, keep your body protected from these sun rays. The sun ain't nothing nice out here. It will just It'll cook you like, just like a piece of meat in a barbecue pit. Get through with you. So it's very dangerous. I've known some people that while doing lawn care, and well, that sun got to him and it took him out. But you know, it's just something that you want to be safe. Better to be safe than sorry. So you know, you'll see me. I got my blue jeans on, and I got my shirt, my long sleeve shirt, and I always like to wear a hat, and I'll have my glasses on, and I'll put the gloves on too. So you want to stay well protected this time of year, because you know they have all kinds with that sun rays. You can get well, skin cancer and stuff. You know, you don't want to have to be dealing with that if you can try to protect yourself, because it's dangerous working out this heat. You know, and a lot of people, you know, well, they'll pay you a little money, but that money's not worth you losing your health over it. You know, no matter, I mean, you go out here a little $30 or $40 yard, and you know, you done messed up your health due to a little $30, $40 yard. It's not worth it. You know, so it's best to just try to protect yourself, going out there and do what you can do. But like I say, suit up when you're going out there. You want to be safe. I've been doing this for some years, and it gets rough out here in this heat. You know, yeah, I don't, not to say that I like to have these long sleeve shirt on and long pants on and all, but I'm thinking about being safe. I don't wanna get all sick because of trying to make myself comfortable and cool out here working in these lawns. But you know, each to their own. Whatever makes them comfortable, maybe they can deal with it. But I don't want nothing happening to you. Ain't nobody gonna love you much as you love yourself. So you gotta take care of yourself while you're out here in this heat. You gotta be safe. I mean, keep some good shoes on, and you know, good socks. There's a lot of things that you need to have on. Always, I mean, especially working in the heat, you definitely want to have some long sleeves. You know, cause you know the sun gonna be cooking your arms, and you won't feel it, you know, but it's there. All kinds of radiation work floating in the air and everything out there. But yeah, I'm just having a little chat with y'all here while I'm on my way over here to go do this lawn. See if I can get it all taken care of. This is one I gotta go. Actually, I got another one I gotta go and do. It's across town, so I'm gonna see if I can get it out the way too. And I don't know. I may have to work tomorrow to get some of these lawns taken care of. You know, and that's the thing. You got to do what you got to do, because you don't know when the next rain is coming through, and that's going to get you further and further behind. And you got to go on and make this money while you can, because it's a seasonal thing. When October gets here, it's going to wind down. It's going to start, you know, slowing up. Not going to make that much money then. But the thing is, from now to October, you got to hustle. If it takes working 7 days a week, you do it. I mean, you may not want to do it, but it's called survival. If you want to survive this lawn care, you gotta stay at it at all times. That's how I do it. I stay at it. Now, there'll be some days I don't want to go out here and do this, especially in this heat. You know, I really love to stay in the house in the air conditioning, kick back and look at television and movies, but it's not that kind of business. It's a seasonal business, and you got to have a mindset that this is going to end around October and November, you won't have that much. And then you'll have some leave jobs that, you know, some people call you, clean up their property and everything. And little, you know, that little stuff will carry you over, but it ain't like the mid-summer where you're gonna have that yard growing every week, where you're getting some residual income coming in every week. I mean, that's when you have these months where you can see the numbers up there. You can look at them numbers and you can say, well, dang it, I did $8,000 this month just doing lawn care. You're like, whoa, can I do this again? Well, depending on the weather, you may be able to do it, you may not. But because it's up and down, you know, it's up and down. But you just got to prepare yourself for it. I mean, when that phone starts ringing, be ready to go. You know, just like right now, it rained this morning and customer called. I'll be honest. No, I didn't really want to go and do nothing today. I wanted to sit around the house and work and, you know, look at television and just take it easy. But Call of Duty, gotta go. That's money. Can't let, if there's money over there waiting, you gotta go get it. Because it may be pouring down tomorrow. You're like, man, I should have went on and made that money. Now it's pouring down and I didn't get no more money to add to the pile. So you say, well, go get it. And it's a season. When the season is over with, then if you done right, then you should have a good ending season. I mean, a good ending season is that you got enough money that's gonna carry you over to the next year. You know, with your house, spending money, you can pay all your bills and do what you need to do. You know, that's gonna bring you in for the new year. You wanna have a, as I say, happy new year. You don't wanna have one of them years, oh man, what am I gonna do? Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? You know, so that's part of learning about lawn care, how to work these seasons. And you don't know how the weather's gonna be. I mean, storming, it's heat, I mean, raining. You just don't know what's gonna happen. You know, it might be good right now, and then it might be a drought. Anything. But whatever it is, you just wanna be prepared where you can go and do what you need to do. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna see if I can get over here and get started on this lawn here. It's gonna take me a few minutes to head over that way, so maybe I'll give y'all some footage of me doing some work over there on this property here, depending on what condition it's in. But just stay tuned. Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, I had well, started out working earlier there on this property that a customer had called me to come out and mow. And well, prior to coming out, this always happened every year. It's been raining a lot, and well, the customer, I asked him, I said, well, how's the ground over there? I said, it's not wet and soggy over there, is it? They said, oh no, it's good, it's dry. I said, are you sure? I said, because I don't want to be bogging down and everything over here. They said, no, you don't have to worry about that, it's good, it's good. I said, are you sure? He said, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm about 30 miles from my house, driving over here to this property. I get over here, y'all know, guess what happened? I bogged down. I got my Gravely all bogged down. I'll give you a view of it. There sits my Gravely. I was mowing this lawn, and you see what happened? I couldn't get out of there. So now I got to pull it out of here. You can see the ground is wet. I got my Gravely all bogged down here. And as you can see, it's all muddy here. I tell you. Now, I'll get it out of here. But this happens all the time. When it rains, people call you, have you to drive out and try to mow the property, get it all looking good. And on this property here, it takes about 3 weeks for this here ground here to dry out, because it holds water. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's something with this mud, but it holds a lot of water in it. And I've been maintaining this for about, let's see, I think I've been taking care of this for about 4 years. And what happens is, if you try to get over here and mow it, but you know, the grass keeps growing and it keeps getting higher and higher and higher, and you have to get over here before it gets too high. But you know, they are aware of the problem, that you know, it's gonna get high. But anyway, what happened was, the customer, this lady, this guy, his mother had called, and she called me the other day, and I said, well, okay, I'm gonna try to get over there if it's good and dry. He said, yeah, you can get on before it rains again. But meanwhile, it hadn't dried out it flooded the other week, and so it still hadn't dried. It takes like almost a month for this really to dry good. But as you can see, I was mowing over on this side, and I was able to get that mowed. And it's back over here towards the front is where it's holding so much water. So I'm gonna have to get over there and well, pull it out of there. I'll get it out of there, and I'll see what I can do, if I can finish mowing this. But I don't know if I'm gonna have any luck doing this today, because it's so wet and the ground is soggy. And I understand, you know, people want to get the lawn mowed. You know, they want it because, well, the grass is just gonna grow. It'll grow real high. But I always ask them, you know, want to make sure that it's good and dry. But no. And the customer's aware of this. They understand. They asked me, was I stuck? And she says, oh, I thought it was dry enough. But that's what happened. You know, things like that happen. And it's just part of my lawn care experience here. I'm not gonna let that get me down. You know, I'm not gonna let that get me down. But that's kind of stuff I'm faced with, trying to please everyone. And some people don't understand what it takes to please people sometimes. You have to go above and beyond and still show a concern that you're willing to do the job. Don't put them off. Still go, even though it's wet and it's what the customer wants. You still have to go and show an effort that you tried to do it, and that still makes them happy. Now, if I just blow it off and don't say, when attempted to do it, oh, he don't want to work, he didn't want to do this, he didn't want to do it. I called him, he wouldn't come, he didn't try to mow it, he made excuses, it's too wet, it's this, it's that. I don't think this guy want to do the job. Well, that's not the case. Curtis wants to work. Curtis wants the customer happy. But sometimes things just don't work out. You know? And I'm over here with my mower sunk in that ground over there. And I'm not happy because I'm losing my whole day because of this, trying to make somebody happy and keep them happy. But that's part of the business. But I know a lot of people out there don't understand that what it takes to make people happy. You don't understand. You'll criticize is this, is that. You don't know nothing until you get out here and deal with these people. They don't play. People want what they want and want it when they want, and if you can't deliver it, they'll get somebody else that will try to deliver it. So you got to be the one that's going to deliver. If you don't show an effort to deliver and show the customer what's going on, then they're going to get somebody else and say that you didn't want to work. And that ain't the problem. I want to work, but I want to let the customer know what the problem is. The customer told me to go and do this. Now I'm going to post this video, and y'all know there's always somebody got something to say about something that they don't even know nothing about. But I'm just gonna be real about it. It's life. I'm gonna be real as real. I don't hold nothing, I ain't shaking nothing, I ain't faking nothing. It's real. I'm doing what I gotta do to make a living. So I had to come out here today and do this. So now I'm finna go and see if I can get my more out of this and see what else I can do. And I'll give y'all a view of it. Stay tuned.